Alright, I'm recording this one right after my Get Better 2K video. Let's see if it actually works this time. 5-out offense. I'll go ahead and choose the same team that I randomly selected last time with the Pacers. We do not get a good enough pick to get Jason Tatum this time. Holy shit, we get an awful pick this time. 26. Oh man. I don't like this at all. I do not like this at all. I mean, if I'm going to go with the 5-out offense, I could go with one of the best deep ball shooters with Trae Young, but I really don't like Trae Young as a one option. J-Dub just went off the board. Could go Scotty Barnes, I guess. Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen, sure. And round 3, I'm going to hope Miles Turner falls to us. Damn it, Miles Turner did not fall to us. That means we're going to have to get the next best stretch big, Wendell Carter. I need a guy like Devin Vassell, actually, at the 2. Need defense alongside Trae. And I already... Lauri Markkanen, that's what I picked. So I can go with a 3 or a 4 here. Go with a 3 or a 4. I might just go all in on sides and get Jonathan Isaac. Go ahead and get Buddy Hield to be the 6th man. Bull just went off the board. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to get him as my backup 5. Instead, I'll go with Larry Nance Jr., I guess. Batum seems like a good shout for a backup wing. Yeah, go ahead and get old man Batum. And now we need a backup point guard. Yeah, for a 5-out team, let me get Ben Simmons as my backup point guard. Could get McLaughlin. Could get... Wow. This is a bit of a reach, but I'll get Nick Smith Jr. right now. I already forgot who I picked up. Pacers, Larry Nance Jr. Who did I pick after Nance? Batum, so I need a backup 3. Exum. Go down here and get Joe Ingles, actually. I wanted to get Duncan Robinson, but his defense is just too bad. I cannot... Mo Bamba just went off the board. That sucks. Luka Garza just went off the board. That also sucks. I want someone who can come in and grab rebounds, but can also stretch the floor. Does that player exist still? I guess Chris Silva, kinda. Malik Williams, kind of. Wayne Dedman. Orlando Robinson's probably the best I'm going to get. Orlando Robinson, he's going to be my 3rd big, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. Could get Damian Lee here. I think I'm going to go ahead and get Jordan McLaughlin. Davis Bertans or Joe Harris here. Or Dougie McBuckets. Dougie McBuckets. Yeah, bucket. And Maxi Kleba. Corey Craig. I like Maxi Kleba. He did awful in the finals, but he was playing through injury. I'll pick Maxi as my 14th pick. KZ Akpala, Mr. Irrelevant. Go ahead and load in the draft class. I guess I didn't properly introduce this video because I introduced it in my Get Better 2K video. I'm not sure if this is going to be a series or not. Just kind of playing around with the 5-out offense. This is probably going to be just a post every once in a while when I feel like a video, or not video, series. Shooting guard, Seth Curry is down to a B for 3-point shot. That is awful to see. AJ Green's a good 3-point shooter and he's young. I'll go ahead and snag him for 4 years, $3 million a year. Alright, so Trae Young, Devin Vassell, Lauri Markkanen, John Isaac, Wendell Carter with Buddy Hield, Larry Nance Jr., Nick Batum, Maxi Kleber, and Jordan McLaughlin off the bench. Would like to get Joe Ingles in the rotation too, but that's fine. Nick Smith Jr. and AJ Green can both chill in the G League. And one thing that I do want to do with this 5-out offense, as part of my test, I'll worry about the shot tendencies too. Everyone's 3-point shot. Orlando Robinson yours is so low. I want the team to just absolutely, like, take the play-by-the-numbers game and take it to the extreme. If you have a 3-point shot, shoot it. Alright, Trae Young. 99 touches, 99 shot tendency, perfect. Markkanen, I want to be 90 and 90. Wendell, 75 and 65 sounds good. I want that. Buddy Hield, when you get the ball, I want you to shoot. You're my spark plug off the bench. Larry Nance Jr., I want you to shoot more. I want everyone to just go out there and shoot. I'm going to change it to shoot at will. McLaughlin, you're another guy too. I want you to go out there and just shoot the ball. Touch the ball a bit more. Kleber. About the same as Larry Nance Jr. Joe Ingles a little bit more than them. Orlando Robinson up a bit. Dougie McBuckets, AJ Green. You're in the G League, but I want you to shoot the ball. Cool. Got the shot tendencies. Touches tendencies. Crank of the 3-point tendencies. The first game here versus the Washington Wizards. I don't think I'm going to do much game... Oh, we're facing Chet Holmgren. Don't think I'm going to do much gameplay with this. I'm just kind of, like... Can a 5-out offense, like, to the extreme work in 2K. Well, through first game, we're facing... Again, oh, wow. Outside of the first quarter, we dominated. Vassell, 25 points. Markkanen, double-double. Vassell, 8 assists. Trae, 17 and 15. Larry Nance Jr., 20 points in 20 minutes. Chucked up 63s compared to their 38, so almost double what they did. Trade offer, Buddy Hield and Joe Ingles for Tybal and Duncan Robinson. No thank you. A little bit of losing streak. Early in the season, but let's check contract extensions. Go ahead and simulate to the deadline. See how the team does. Markkanen and Ingles for Brandon Ingram in a first. No thank you, I like Markkanen. Vassell, play through your injury. Markkanen and Ingles from Monk and Powell. No thank you. Trae Young for De'Aaron Fox. No thank you. Love De'Aaron Fox, but not for this little experiment. John Isaac and Batum for one of the Champagnes and Bruce Brown. No thank you. Larry Nance Jr., stay active. 13 and 5 to start the year. That ain't bad. I need to hire more scouts. My staff, scouting. I get a domestic scout, to get a foreign scout. And then I also want to go ahead and hire a good player development staff. And also hire a physio. Cool. Gary Trent Vanderbilt for... No, I'm not trading away Wendell. No, I don't like that trade. John Isaac, lower back bruise. Pull through with John Isaac. Trae Young and Devin Vassell for Rozier and Jalen Green. No, thank you. Now that I have more scouts, I can actually scout more players. Marketing, back spasms, that's fine. And a twisted right knee. Ooh, Marketing, you're falling apart. Luckily, they're injured so you can play through. I think I'm going to stop simulating around the beginning of January. Just go ahead and preemptively stop simulation as I wait 5 to 10 business days for December 26th. Again, 2K, please get better next year. Simulation speed's awful. The game crashes are awful. There we go. Go ahead and simulate to the end of the calendar year. Marketing is fully healed. Thank you. 23-7 through the first 30 games with a 1 seed. We're 1 in the power rankings. And I also just realized I forgot to set it to shoot at will, even so. Not sure if that makes much of a difference, but we'll see. Coaching game plan. Get shooters open. Shoot at will. Take a look at the stats so far. Trae Young averaging 23 and 10. Hield averaging 20 off the bench. Markman only averaging 14.5 with 7.5 rebounds on 44% from the field. Vassell 15, Carter 12, Batum averaging 10 off the bench. John Isaac averaging 8 and 8 with 2 blocks and a steal and a half. More importantly, 3-point percentage. Cleve only 34%, J-Mac only 30%, John Isaac only 30%, 36. Batum 46% on 5 threes a game is insane. Wendell Carter 34%. I wish I could have gotten Miles Turner. 37, 36, 48% on 8.5 per game, and 44% on 7 per game. Wow. Okay, not analytics tool. Leave menu, please. I might check the analytics tool at the end of the year, but not in the middle of the year. Team stats. We are the best team in the league. We average 6 more threes a game on 13 more attempts than the second best team. And we're 5th in percentage despite shooting so many more. Second best ratings differential. We got the best offensive rating. And we're probably about middle of the pack in defensive rating. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th best defensive rating along with the best offensive rating. Nice. 143 to 117 win there. Love to see that. Markkanen's fully healed. Thank you, Lori. Please stop getting hurt. John Isaac breaks his wrist. Oh no. Who? Batum jumps in his spot. Joe Ingles jumps into the rotation. John Isaac being hurt will probably hurt our defense. Shouldn't hurt our offense. If anything, Joe Ingles will probably be a better offensive player than him off the bench. And Batum's a better offensive player in the lineup. Like, Batum's a good defender, good versatile defender, but not nearly to the extent of John Isaac. Wow, January 13th is taking forever to simulate. There we go. Trae Young for Jamal Murray in a second. Interesting, but I'll say no to that one too. I don't even know why I'm bothering to scout people like Zach Edey that I know I'm not going to draft. it's looking like looking like we're gonna have a good chance to be the 1 seed, so our pick will probably be somewhere between 25 and 30. Classic 2K simulation speed. I love it. Another big reason why I stopped making 2K videos. Hopefully 2K25 is better. I will be making some 2K videos after the draft and as free agency goes. Maybe not after the draft immediately. More so after free agency, after the dominoes start falling there. Could have traded for Bobby Portis there. I didn't want to... I think Vassell was in that trade. I don't know. I only half looked at it, admittedly. John Isaac is upgraded to day-to-day. He should be back soon. $33-11. We're still the 1 seed, still first in the power ranking. So it's looking like the 5-out offense, even though didn't end up ideal. All right, John Isaac's back. Nah, I need Devin Vassell's defense. I don't want to starting backcourt of Trae Young and Buddy Hield. Markkanen and Ingles for Brandon Ingram. No, thank you. Let me go ahead and check the contract extensions now. Markkanen will resign. 3 years, $29 million a year. John Isaac will resign. Buddy Hield will resign. Buddy Hield, you're too perfect for what we're doing to not resign J-Mac. I'm gonna let I'm not gonna let J-Mac walk. I'd rather get something than nothing for him. Same goes for Dougie McBuckets. Wendell Carter for Zvicha Zubac. No, Maxi Kleba breaks his ankle. Oh no. Maxi, were you even in the rotation? Oh yeah, looks like you were. Another day that we're stuck on for simulation. Trae Young. No, DeMar DeRozan is very antithetical to the 3-point shooting idea. Continue scouting players. Another Trae Young for Jamal Murray. Vassell and Ingles for Olynyk and Melton. If I didn't have to give... I like Olynyk. Olynyk actually fits this team really well. But I'm not going to trade away Vassell. Vassell's good 3-and-D guy. To have next to Trae. I'm actually just going to not make any moves this season. See how this team... I mean, we're 42-13. So, like... I'm not too worried about the team this year. I don't know if we're a championship team. Obviously, in real life, I definitely wouldn't call this a championship team. I don't think Trae Young can be a 1 option on a championship team personally. Phenomenal as a 2 option, in my opinion. Very Kyrie-esque in that regard, but... Yeah, don't have a real 1 option that I'm a fan of. I think I have 2 good 2 options, though, with him and Markkanen. Markkanen, Vassell, 2 to 3 options. Continue scouting people. Wow, why is Nikola Topic so fucking low? Is that just to, like, take into account his real-life injury? Because, man, he's normally, like, a top 5 prospect. Maxi Kleber's back. Jingles falls out of the rotation. Come on. Looks like we're going to be solidly a 50-win team. 49-16 right now. Yep, there's win number 50. Coming towards the end of the season now. We've been comfortably 1 seed first in power rankings pretty much the entire season. Trae Young, severe left ankle sprain here at the end of the season. No. That puts Jordan McLaughlin in the starting lineup. I hate that. Oh, that's a massive, massive injury. Yeah, better backup point guard is definitely one of the big things I need in the offseason. Or in the draft. Well, I guess the draft is the offseason. I need it in either free agency or the draft, depending on who's available. Come on, there we go. Wendell Carter, leave rotation as is. Wendell Carter's back. Oh, Luka Doncic, MVP, Victor, Westbrook, Victor, Paul Reed, Luka. Carlisle wins Coach of the Year. Not quite a 60-win team, 59-23. Any All-NBA players? No All-NBA players. John Isaac did make All-Defensive second team, though. And I don't think we had any rookies. So we are the 1 seed. Player stats. Trae Young averaged 23 and 10. Buddy Hield averaged 19 off the bench. Vassell 16.5 and 5. Markkanen 16 and 7. Wendell 12 and 8. J-Mac averaged 9 points. Batum 8.5. John Isaac 8 points on terrible efficiency. Kleber also terrible efficiency. Ingles terrible efficiency. Ooh. Trae Young, awesome. 53, 44, 89 splits is crazy. How did he not make All-NBA? Larry Nance, 47, 39 splits. Vassell, 47, 40 splits. 46, 45, 84 splits. 45% on 9 threes a game is insane. Love Buddy Hield for this team. Batum shot 40%, 43% from 3. Markkanen shot 38% on 7 attempts a game. John Isaac 37% from 3s. That's not too bad. Wendell, I would have liked for him to be better. J-Mac, awful. Wow. J-Mac, Kleber, and Ingles, all just abysmal. Simulate the playoffs. Thank you. Trae Young is back. Simulate the play-in. We're facing the Milwaukee Bucks here in the first round. Suggs, Anthony Edwards, Brandon Miller, Jarris Walker, John Collins. I really like their 1 through 3. Ant and Brandon Miller is a cool duo. Ooh, we lose game 1. Win game 2. Markkanen, play through your injury. We lose game 3. Are we frauds? We are absolute frauds. We lose in 6 in the first round. Jimmy Butler and the Lakers versus Nikola Jokic and the Heat. And Bam Adebayo wins Finals MVP on the Lakers. Is that Steph? Wow. Jimmy Butler, Malik Monk, Bam Adebayo, Draymond, Kevin Love, Mike Conley, Royce O'Neal, Lonzo Ball, Cam Johnson. That's a scary team. Player retirement. Anybody that I want to override? K-Love going out on a championship, right? Yeah, I'll let K-Love go out on his second championship. He's normally one that I'll override. Nick Batum retires, so we lose a player into retirement. Staff retirement. Sorry, Popovich, you're not retiring. Blake Griffin gets his jersey retired with the Clippers. Reject everything. Draft lottery. We don't have a draft pick in the lottery. Yeah, 29th overall pick. Go ahead and skip to the NBA draft. And I'm going to... Is this draft worth trading up in? With how minimal our assets are, I'll just stick with the 29th pick. You can get PJ Hall. Ryan Dunn can't shoot. Judah Mintz, B- 3-point shot. Tyrese Proctor. Ryan Dunn, awful shooter. Kevin McCullough. He's an older one, 23 years old. I really love Ryan Dunn as a prospect, but he just doesn't fit this team. Kevin McCullough, though. AJ Mitchell, no. Johnny Furphy. I do like Johnny Furphy, but I feel like I might be able to get him later. PJ Hall. I wish his perimeter defense was better as a 4. You can't shoot, can you? No. You can't shoot. Al Filipowski all the way down here. Wow. Do I take a chance to get Judah Mintz or Tyrese Proctor here? I think I'm going to pick Tyrese Proctor from Duke. And now the Mr. Irrelevant pick. I can still get Johnny Furphy. I could still get Deron Holmes, too. Adam Bona. He can't shoot, though. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick Johnny Furphy here. I'm happy Johnny Furphy falls to us at the Mr. Irrelevant pick. Rob Dillingham goes number 1 to the Wizards. Alex Sarr goes number 2. Edie number 3 is interesting. Furphy's actually better than Proctor. And I'm not gonna fix everyone's name for obvious reasons, but I am gonna fix the names of the people who go to our team. Tyrese I didn't want to delete the O. Tyrese Proctor. Team player options. I'd much rather trade Joe Ingles' contract than just lose him for nothing. We only have 5 million cap room, but I do plan on trading some people. I'm gonna trade Ingles for sure. Trade him for a first-round pick. That brings us down to 15 people on the roster. Trade away Maxi Kleber. I'll really need to trade a 4, or I'll really need to sign a 4 in free agency then. I don't know how teams are since it's a fantasy draft, but unprotected first for him is cool. Gonna trade away McLaughlin because I want Nick Smith Jr. to be the backup point guard this year. Get a first and a second for him. Larry Nance Jr. is just so substantially better than Orlando Robinson. Gonna trade away Doug McDermott for draft capital. Trade him for an unprotected first. There we go. Javonte Green has an A- 3-point shot? I didn't know that. Hell yeah, I'll send Javonte Green. Think you're gonna get away with that as a deal? Cool, got Javonte. Get Davis Bertans, but I think I'd rather get Otto Porter Jr. here. Otto, sign him on a 2-year minimum. And then I need a third string for... Really, George Niang, only a B+ 3-point shot is surprising. Stanley Johnson has an A in 3-point shot? Shoot, oh, yeah, I like that. Trae Young, Nick Smith Jr., Tyrese Proctor, Vassell, Buddy Hield, AJ Green, Markkanen, Otto Porter, Johnny Murphy. John Isaac, Javonte Green, Stanley Johnson, Wendell Carter, Larry Nance Jr., and Orlando Robinson is our 15-man. I'm okay with that. Bit of a downgrade from last year, but Vassell goes up 1, Hield goes down 2, Nance goes down 1, Javonte goes down 2. Nick Smith jumps up 3, though. AJ Green only goes up by 1. I mean, I'm not really expecting all that much progression from AJ Green. Go ahead and load in the 2025 draft class. Shout out Jack Move 916 for all the fucking draft classes. I cannot imagine how much time and effort that takes. And then our 2 draft picks, Proctor and Furphy, both go to the G. So, bringing back the same starting 5. Hield, Nick Smith Jr. is in the rotation now. Nance, we brought in, and then our 2 new wings, Javonte and Otto Porter. AJ Green is no longer in the G League. Stanley Johnson's here now. And that'll be all for this episode. Again, not really sure if this is going to become a regular thing. Just kind of like messing around with the 5-out offense idea. We got new players, so that means I need to move everyone's 3-point tendency back up. Coaching, we should still have Rick Carlisle. Yeah, we still have Rick Carlisle, so still get shooters, open shoot at will. Cool. Season 2 of this coming. I don't know. Maybe sometime. This might become a regular series, this might not be. Leave a comment down below if you want me to upload this more often. If you have any other 2K ideas that you think are fun, let me know. I wasn't planning on losing in the first round. I do plan on simcasting playoff games if it's like Game 7s or like finals games. But we didn't have the opportunity to. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you want more. And let's shoot for 1 like on this video for John Isaac.